Kasalelia. I'm Chuckles, recording from the island of Sapwuahfik, or more properly, the Sapwuahfik Atoll. An atoll is what happens when an ocean volcano has a coral reef surrounding it, then that volcano sinks under the water and the coral continues to grow, keeping itself just at the water's surface. This results in those odd ringlets and straightaways I mentioned before. Basically, they are low islands made entirely out of coral in the original shape of the volcano, with a much smaller variety of plants and animals than you typically find on high islands. Here's something incredible. Virtually all the 600 plus islands in the FSM, Federated States of Micronesia, are low islands. It's pretty much only the 4 main islands named after the 4 capitals that are the high mountainous islands that foreigners typically recognize. Sapwuahfik, or really Nachuk, the main island of Sapwuahfik where I am, has one road running its entire perimeter. It takes about an hour and a half to walk around the whole island. This outer rim is where everyone lives. The inner section of the island is much more Amazonian. This is where all the taro is grown. Every family has their own taro patch. Obviously they do share, but for the most part, if you want taro, you go into your family's patch and dig it out of the ground. Those with beachfront property, like Amy's family, will take up a homemade spear gun, trudge out past the reef, and go fishing several times per week. Actually, people on the inner circle do this too. Everyone fishes and or farms. There are chickens and pigs, but those are mainly sold to Pohnpei or other large islands. Running around with the livestock are dogs and cats, all of which are breedless amalgamations of who knows what brought over who knows when. Besides the abundance of ants and spiders, some geckos, and a few coconut crabs, that's about it. Our caretaker Amy actually asked me a while back, "So, how scary is this place?" I answered her truthfully, not at all. Certainly the limitations on nutrition and sanitation take some getting used to, but this is still a beautiful island with wonderful people and a peaceful atmosphere. Since I grew up in a small town, the familiarity that everyone feels toward each other was very familiar. You can see Mahi's hand in the improvements made here to the school, the churches, the basketball court, among other things, and there is still much work to be done, which is precisely why I am here, to document every aspect of the island and get to know its people even better. Details about that in the next vlog. For now, thank you for coming along on this journey to the outer islands. Next week will be the conclusion of this adventure and the continuation of the next one. Until then,